Hey y'all, I'm Lisa.
And I'm Jimmy.
And we are FindUsCamping. Today we're going to go over a few things we picked up at the Tampa, 5 things that we picked up at the Tampa RV show. They're not must-haves, but they are things that will take up less space or make things easier to do in the RV. As all of you know, space is limited, so anything that can add extra space in a drawer or cabinet is essential. So these aren't must-haves, but they're things that we have added to our collection of things that we think is going to make things easier and take up less space.
Because they're making these campers bigger and bigger and bigger and giving us less space to put stuff.
So the first thing we picked up is, I don't know what you call it, but
they call it an elbow. Sewer elbow.
By Titan.
Sewer adapter.
So I'm sure everybody's been there. The little piece that this, because these come apart, I can't get it apart easily because my hands aren't strong enough, but this does come apart into 2 pieces. And typically this is a piece that threads into the sewer connection
it
at
looks
the
like
park.
This.
And let's be real, who wants to touch that?
This is clean, by the way, so, but you can see we've had it in there and it's been chewed up. We've had to take a screwdriver, we had to take a hammer to it. We've had to knock it out because there's no handle on it.
And that's to get these 2 pieces together. So this one, they come together. They do. You can take them apart, but nobody has to handle that and deal with that. And it has a nice handle on it, so you can stick it in and twist it in.
Lifesaver. And
it's threaded. So that was one of my first picks, just because
I wanted to leave this many times.
Yeah, because that thing's disgusting. So
it's trash now.
This was pick number 1. Let's go back to this though. So when you are there and the connection is not threaded, then what do? You set it in and you look for a rock to hold it into place. Or he calls me out and says, hey, stand on this while I drain the tanks.
Don't want to get flip-flops.
Either one of those is not a great answer. So in addition to that, yeah, we picked up the sewer saddlebag. These are 100% made in the USA. And they have people make them that are less fortunate. They are handmade. They come like this. You fill each side pocket with either sand or pebbles to give it some weight. The fella from Sewer Saddlebag was nice enough. So it sits like this? Yeah, and then this goes over the top and holds it in place because it's weighted down with your rocks. The gentleman with Sewer Saddlebag was nice enough to do a video for us when we were there. So I'll insert that so you can see him demo and explain the product.
Hi, I want to introduce you to the Sewer Saddlebag. Can you get this on the film?
It's on.
If you ever have to do a hookup, I can do it in 30 seconds or less. You drop your donut in the hole, take the Sewer Saddlebag, drop it on. You're hooked up. You'll have no leaks, no spills, no smells. Everything we do is made in America, and we support our veterans through Operation Heal Our Patriots.
The next thing, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if any of you have the grip sticks.
We have a problem, as you can see.
I don't have a problem.
This is just half of them.
So instead of the chip clips that take up tons of room in your cabinets, they're plastic, they break, whatever. These take the place. So these seal any kind of bag. Potato chip bag, cereal bag. So here's one on a cereal bag. They set the air out and they're vacuum sealed. You can put them on your bags that you put in the freezer, vegetables, anything like that. The lady at the GRIPSTIC booth did a demo for me, so we'll put her video on there as well, but I'm a fan of those because, I mean, how many of these are there right here? Probably 10 or 15, and that's all the more space they're going to take up in my drawer. They come in different sizes, so chocolate chip bags, bags of nuts, all that kind of stuff you can use them to seal them with.
We can't show you here, but you can get a bag about this big here without the cereal in there. Put your lettuce down at the bottom, slide that across. Put some cheese in there, slide it across. Put your dressing on top of it, slide it across. And when you get there where you're going, you pull every one of these out and all drop down. Mix it all up, and you have a salad.
Have a tall salad. So we're inside at the RV show this morning. There's 2 little products we want to go over. The grip stick, which we are already huge fans of, but I'm going to let Edie explain to you how it works. We have a drawer full of them in our RV. Then we're going to step down and let Dan give us an overall explanation of their new products, those silicone storage, steaming, freezing bags that he's got. So
Okay,
Edie.
these are grip sticks, baby. They seal all of your bags of food airtight. Let me show you. Fold your bag, give it a crease. One fold, one crease. Yellow pointer underneath the fold, slide it on. It's sealed, it's airtight, but it has air in it. We don't want air in our food. Slide it back halfway, pinch above your food, fold it over, and that is sealed airtight. If that stays in the pantry 4 or 5 months, it'll still be airtight, still fresh. Use them on cereal, crackers, cookies, brown sugar, coffee. Even in the freezer, prevents freezer burn. We have 12 sticks in a package, 5 different sizes for $20. These are dishwasher safe, freezer safe, and we give you a lifetime guarantee on these sticks. They pay for themselves with the food you're saving.
Can you also tell me, because we do have this Extend Fresh
is for your refrigerator. It's an ozone generator for your refrigerator. Kills the mold, mildew, and bacteria. Produce creates ethylene gas. That ethylene gas rises to the top. You want that on your top shelf in your refrigerator. As that ethylene gas rises, it converts it into fresh accelerated oxygen. Your fan kicks on in your refrigerator, draws it back down into your drawers and bins. So that's what circulates fresh air in your refrigerator. So on your salads, you'll get 7 to 9 days out of a bag of salad. Instead of 2 to 3 days, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, grapes, you'll get 15 to 20 days instead of 5 days out of those.
And it does work because we have one.
You have one. Great. Good to hear.
We have
that.
one of everything.
You have one of everything. We love you. We love you guys. Yeah.
But
and then
does
the handles are for your big bags, cat food, dog food, potting salt, fertilizer, bird seeds, heavy things that you need to seal, and it gives you a handle to carry it.
I'm just talking to myself.
All have lifetime guarantee.
So replace this drawer full of
This drawer full of junk stuff here. That's what we call the junk drawer.
with these. They take up so much less space.
Absolutely.
In your drawer in your RV.
And they work.
They do.
So you need 2, one for the RV, one for the house.
Absolutely.
I do. I always buy more because I have
One
them
for
in the
RV,
house
one
and
for
in the
house,
RV. And every
they
time
make
I
great
come,
gifts. Everybody's got problems sealing their food.
they're awesome.
People say, I don't need that many. I said, bless somebody. Give somebody something that can help them save food. Yep.
Thanks, Edie.
Thank you, guys. Y'all have a wonderful time today. Appreciate you.
So I've had those for years, but the new thing out by the Gripstick company are these silicone bags. And Dan was nice enough to do a video explaining how to use and care for those, but I'll give you a quick little, they come in, you can buy 1, you can buy 2, you can buy a set of 3. I got 2 sets of 3, that was a deal at the show. They're a brand new product, so this is a 2 cup, 4 cup, 6 cup. They are 100% silicone, and you put your food in, you hold them together, snap, snap. And so then you can put it in the refrigerator, freezer. You can steam vegetables without using water, but Dan's going to go over that all as well in the video. But again, so this would replace 3 of those plastic containers that you get at the store. Don't want to drop any name brands there. And then you have a dozen containers and a dozen of lids, and of course you never have the right size lid for the container you need, and they take up a huge space in the cabinet. So these roll up and fold into themselves. So these 3 bags, this is them folded up. So again, I can have these and my grip sticks in one drawer and take up this little bitty drawer right here, and that's all the more space they're going to take up instead of a whole cabinet full of plastic containers and a
no
drawer
more
full
lids.
of chip clips. And no more lids. So I haven't used these yet, but I'm looking forward to them. I'm hoping I'm going to love them as much as I do the grip sticks. But again, we're going to have a video on that. All right, Dan, it's all you, man.
I take longer than anybody. All right, these are snap bags designed by the same people that invented the grip stick. They're made of 100% food-grade silicone, so they're very soft, very pliable. We're going to use them to store food, steam food, and reheat our food that you currently have cooked. So here's how they work. You fold it over, 1 click, 2 click. Now we have an airtight seal inside the bag. Nothing gets in or out of that bag. That's very important because we're going to control the environment in which you're going to store your food in. For an example, apples go brown in about 20 minutes. Put them inside the bag here, lock them, seal them airtight. 3 days later, they will not be brown. Cucumbers, cut them up, have them ready to eat and snack on. You'll eat healthier. Into the bag, 8 to 10 days on cucumbers on the bags. Strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, raspberries go 8 days and longer on that. This stuff will go 10, 12 days. But now we're going to turn them into pressure cookers. In the bag they go. No water's required. All the moisture and all the nutrients is inside the food. We're going to lock it up and seal it airtight.
Now we're going to cook this under pressure, 100% locked and sealed, airtight, in the microwave for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Out will come perfectly done broccoli, cauliflower,
So these are
carrots.
perfect right there. They're done.
That's right. These will never go bad. So even corn on the cob. My wife loves corn on the cob. No water is required. Right inside the bag. Boom. Lock it up 3 minutes. Perfectly roasted corn on the cob. I prefer to have Cajun seasoning on mine. So you season your corn, put it in the bag. 3 minutes later, you have corn on the cob. Now, these are meant to operate as pressure cookers in the microwave. They're going to double in size. The first time you use them, they're going to scare the daylights out of you. Lock it up in the microwave. They're going to double in size. Pressure cook your food in a fraction of the time, and we're pushing the moisture back in. Great for marinades and raw meats inside here. Raw meat, marinades, lock it up airtight because they don't leak. Nothing will leak out of here.
Are they going to retain the flavor of that marinade?
No smell inside. So I can have onions and peppers one day. The next day I've got berries. The next day I've got fish, and I'm doing steaming shrimp inside of here. They're dishwasher safe, top shelf or bottom shelf, or make him wash them. We don't care. All right, the reheat's a game changer. In the reheat department, we typically cook food and then we have to put them in a container. We reheat them in a container. The lid pops off. The food is horrible inside there. With the snap bags, you take them right off the grill, sizzling hot because silicone doesn't melt. 1 click, 2 click. I now put them in the refrigerator. I have my meal already done for the next 3 days, or I can go ahead and take the air out of it. I released one of the valves or latches. Now I created an airtight vacuum seal, and in the freezer I'll put it for a week or two from now. What's great about this, the reheat is only 30 seconds to 45 seconds. Out will come perfectly medium rare hamburgers, perfect medium rare chops. Chicken will be more moist because again we're pushing the moisture back into the food cooking under pressure. This is how we store it. That's it.
That is
Today
nice.
we all have issues, some more than others. We have a lid management issue. This lid doesn't fit that, and you have lids and containers all over.
We
your
have that right
cabinet.
now.
It's
Not
everybody
anymore.
does. Everybody does. So watch this. 6 of them take that amount of space. That's it.
And one top fits all.
That's it. Yep. And the lids.
No
that's
need
great.
for lids.
The lids come with them. They're attached. Nobody can screw that up. Like GripSticks, they're guaranteed for a lifetime guarantee. They'll never wear out. They'll never break. If you break one, we replace it. You'll absolutely love it.
Show us how to clean it.
Pardon?
Show us how to take it apart and clean it.
Yeah, you can take them apart and clean them. You don't need to. If you want to, take them apart and clean them. It's real simple. Just go like this, crack it in the center, and they come right apart.
Okay.
They're great. They're easy to use. I like them for the cooler because I can lock my meats inside there. I pull it out of the cooler. I know it's airtight. If I do something with a baggie like that, all the
Water's getting in.
Yeah. So the GripStick folks have been busy at work inventing another product that works fabulous.
And the last thing we got was an iron, and it's funny because I don't use an iron often, but we were getting ready to go to the show one day, and I said, you know, we really need to find a small iron to keep in the camper because, again, not a big ironer, but, you know, when you're limited and your closet is packed, your clothes do get wrinkled, and so what do? You need an iron. The iron is very small, lightweight. It's a steam iron. It is all plastic. It's made in Italy, so you can use the plug. It will work in European countries as well as in the US. Because it's all plastic, you can take it on an airplane in your carry-on, and it is approved to take on a cruise ship. So, not been on a cruise yet, but the gentleman that was given the display was very excited to tell us that. So apparently on cruises, you're not allowed to take a travel iron. It also comes with this little suction cup hanger that you can put up and hang your clothes on. I'm going to give you a demo of this because he was really busy at his booth and did not have time to do a video for us. So I'm going to do one here and just give you a quick little once over on how it works. So we're going to do this linen shirt, just this really wrinkled part real quick, but I wanted to kind of give you a little heads up on how it works. If you're going to use it today, you take this little scoop out, 3 scoops of salt into the iron, and then you fill this up to here with water. If you run it out of water and have to add water multiple times, you don't add salt, but just the first time. And then at the end of the day, when you're done using it for the day, you open it up, dump it out, rinse it out. And then the next time you get it out, you put salt in it again. So
you want to use salt the very first time you use it for the day.
yeah, so to open it, you're just going to lay it flat, turn the handle like this, and it pops open. The salt would have already been in here, and then we're going to put the water in. The handle back on, snap it shut. The cord goes in, and then you plug it in. It does have a safety feature that if you lay it off, if it falls over on its side, it quits steaming, so you don't have to worry about it catching on fire. And because it's just steam, it's not actually hot like an iron, it won't melt or burn.
So it works like this.
Your fabrics.
Cut off. So it's gone.
Yeah,
Comes
so
right back
any
on.
of your polyesters or stuff like that that normally a hot iron would scorch or burn, it won't.
Like plastic. So it will
yeah,
not burn the plastic.
If you put this on here, it won't melt it. It just gets wet and steamy. So that's it.
Look at the wrinkles.
To iron it, you just have your garment hanging up, so you have a little clip that you can use. Pull it out to the side, and you go back and forth. It's just a back and forth motion. And the wrinkles come out. Now, for your buttons that normally you have to open it up and iron it, you just pull it tight, and you up and down motion. So with the buttons, with it buttoned up, you just go back and forth. Collar's the same way. You just go over it. So it's, I might or might not be able to do this. If you want a crease in something, you just fold it over, run the iron up, and you have a crease. If you don't like the crease, you just go back over it with the back and forth and take the wrinkles right out. There's also an attachment that comes with it that snaps on underneath. This is used to help if you have dog hair, pet hair,
Which we do.
You go down, it's going to pick up the dog hair off of it, and then you just take it off the brush, wipe it off. So that's all for that. Again, if you lay it over, it just cuts off. And when you're done for the day, you unplug it, you dump the water out, you rinse it out, and then the next time you want to use it, you start over.
So these are the 5 products that we found that makes our life a little bit easier on the road. Comment below if there's any of these products that you use, or if there's any other products or gadgets that you use on the road that would make our life easier. We would love to hear about them, because who knows, we might use them, might make our life easier.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so that you don't miss future videos. And if you have any questions about anything that's here, please feel free to comment below and we'll do our best to answer them. And again, if there's something that you use when you're on the road that you think is the most wonderful thing ever that you want to share with everybody, feel free to post that below too. Jimmy will post links to all these products, and then again, the vendors that were nice enough and had enough time to do videos for us will interject those into our video as well. Hope you found this helpful, and we hope to see you guys on the road. Y'all stay safe.
Goodbye.